Hi everyone in YouTube world. I am calling with a new video and I have a new CYO doll that I am going to be opening. And so I have a little bit of an audience here, including Rebecca and my Macy Our Generation doll, as well as other Our Generation dolls and my AG dolls who are waiting for the big reveal. So this is my second CYO doll, and I am going to open her up and show you guys how she looks. Da 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 da! So I did not make a look-alike doll this time, but I kept her in the same outfit as my older CYO doll, my first CYO doll. And I did still create a doll with freckles. So she has the most beautiful chocolate colored skin or vinyl. And she also has brown hair, wavy hair. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. I just wanted to let you guys know that my first CYO, Nellie, my Nellie lookalike, I made her into a modern Nellie, and so at the time I didn't realize that my husband had bought a Nellie doll, an actual real Nellie doll. And so I've decided that rather than keep Nellie, I was going to bless someone else with my CYO Nellie doll while I kept the original Nellie. I figure why not try again and actually create this time a unique doll that has never been made by American Girl before. And so I wanted a doll that was diverse. I wanted a doll that had dark vinyl skin with freckles because I wanted her to be as unique as possible. I also wanted her to have light brown eyes and wavy brown hair, whether it be like a chocolate colored brown or a chestnut brown, but I knew I wanted her to have long wavy brown hair. And I wanted to still keep the same outfit and accessories. So with American Girl, a lot of times the more popular face mold for dark vinyl dolls are the Addie face mold, such as the one on number 58, or the Sonali face mold, such as this one on number 46. And I even got really upset at the fact that the first African American Girl of the Year doll was modeled and identical to my AG number 46. I even wanted them to maybe create some freckles on her or give her some altered face paint, but they didn't do any of that, they being American Girl. They just left her as an identical number 46 doll, which I didn't care for because I already had number 46. So I was really upset that American Girl only chose to use certain face molds for dark vinyl dolls to represent African American or girls of color around the world. And so when it came to creating my own doll, I really wanted to do something different and something that I hadn't seen American Girl offer for their girls of color. So when I had an opportunity to create a unique doll, I jumped on the opportunity to do so. And here she is. Okay, sorry about that. I seem to be getting a lot of interruptions on this video, but um, the bottom line was that I really wanted to try my hand again at creating a unique CYO doll. And so here she is. I've always been a big fan of the former Secretary of State, Condoleezza Rice. So I wanted to obviously have a dark vinyl doll where I could name that doll after the former Secretary of State. So instead of giving her the same name, I do like the name Bryce as a unisex name for a girl or a boy, which is more like gender neutral. I've always liked gender neutral names as well as extra feminine sounding names like Gabriella or anything with the A at the end, like um, Giavella or Frederica. But I do like the name Condoleezza. It's very unique, and again, that's my role model, Condoleezza Rice. I think she's just a very thoughtful. I guess I shouldn't say thoughtful, but I do feel like she's very good at problem solving, and I feel like she is a critical thinker, and she's very tactful with her words, very methodical. So I always wanted to pay tribute to that because I've always thought those were excellent attributes to have. So this doll's name is going to be Condoleezza Bryce, as in um, Condoleezza being former secretary, and Rice is not really a good first name or middle name. It's a good surname, but again, I always like the name Bryce, and I feel like she does look like a Bryce for a gender neutral name. I didn't want her to have a name that didn't represent her. And I believe that Condoleezza even has a few freckles sprinkled here and there on her face. So I just love doing things like that. Like I even named one of my American Girl dolls after Surya Bonali, who was a very prominent French skater, and she also was a woman of color with very beautiful dark chocolate skin coloring. Um, it's just a beautiful, rich color brown that she has for her skin color. This doll, her skin tone is not as rich as Surya's skin color, but I do appreciate American Girl using this type of brown for their dark vinyl dolls. I also have my twin dolls, and this is my first time showing you guys the twin Danelle and Deidre. Now, I ended up getting Deidre first, and then I ended up getting Danelle. So I didn't get these dolls at the same time, but our generation offered these unique looking dolls to be twins. So they come as a set. And so when I look at all the features on Danelle, Danelle has this beautiful honey colored hair with dark vinyl skin coloring. And same thing with Deidre, but her hair color is more of a chocolate or coffee colored brown with certain light brown highlights, while Danelle's hair has like a honey color with some chestnut colored highlights. So I do like the fact that our generation has always offered a variation of dark vinyl dolls, where American Girl has left us with the promise that this upcoming fall in 2021, they're going to do more with diversifying their doll collection or their variety of dolls. And I think it even overlapped into us seeing or possibly seeing a girl of color for the next Girl of the Year. I think they even have some contemporary dolls coming out. So it'll be very interesting to see what face molds these dolls will have and if they'll offer a variety of different skin tones. One thing that was also different about my CYO Nellie doll was that she did not have piercings, her ears pierced, because the original Nellie didn't have earrings. So for this doll, I did make the choice of getting her ears pierced. So I'm going to show you guys how she looks out of the net, out of the hair net. Okay, she's very lovely, guys. I love her hair and I love the length. It's nice and soft, and it does exactly what I wanted her wig to do. Her wig is nice and full, so I feel like I can create all kinds of hairstyles with this doll. So I'm really happy with the look of her. And again, she is a doll with dark vinyl skin coloring with wavy chestnut brown hair, or even maybe espresso colored hair. It feels like it has, not feels, it seems like it has little highlights here and there, which make her almost look like a dark vinyl number, Truly Me number 24. If you guys have ever seen her, she has a classic face mold, and I've never seen an African American or dark vinyl doll that American Girl has offered with the traditional classic face mold or freckles. So I'm very happy with her freckles. They're very subtle, um, but her eyes stand out enough where you can really see that she's a unique looking doll. Okay, and this is how Bryce compares to Holland. And I think, like most people in my family who never go by their first name, they always seem to go by their middle name. I'll probably end up calling her Bryce as opposed to her full name, which is Condoleezza Bryce, after Condoleezza Rice, the Secretary of State. So I'm definitely feeling the name Bryce on her, but if I ever do meet Condoleezza Rice, I will be definitely taking this doll in when I get my book signed. So hopefully I'll be able to get a picture with the former Secretary of State with this doll if I ever get a chance to meet her, and tell her the story about how my CYO doll is named after her. So that's going to be her name, Condoleezza Bryce, but Bryce for short. Okay, and for some of you guys who are curious, this is the height on my CYO doll, because she is a new modern doll created in 2021. My older dolls, my AG dolls, tower over her. So you can see the height difference. And you can also see the different face molds. So that way, if you guys are curious about how dark vinyl does look on a classic face mold, you can see the difference between a Sonali face mold on a dark vinyl doll and the Addie face mold on a modern day dark vinyl doll. Here's also a comparison with my Danelle doll from our generation. So you can see how a CYO Bryce looks in comparison to our generation, an our generation doll. And here is how my CYO Bryce doll looks next to my our generation Macy doll. Okay guys, well that is it for now. I hope you guys do get a chance to create your own doll before the launch of the new contemporary dolls. And if you're ever looking for American Girl to venture out and you might be disappointed with the selections this upcoming fall, definitely look towards creating your own CYO. Because that's what I did, and I'm definitely very happy with her. She might be my only one because they are kind of pricey, but I definitely feel like she's here to stay. All right, talk to you guys later.